Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tato Mashiane Parako by the name of Tato Woods. And if you're new to my channel, please join the family by clicking on the subscribe button and also liking the video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Yes, back to the BADDIES House.
Persian eyes, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought she was Persian.
BADDIES House. Yes guys, as you may have seen by the title of the video, firstly I'm back. Whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah, I've been gone for a minute now. I was in my Go era, if I may say. Yo, Bendico, but yeah, I'm back. Today's video will be a sit down video, and it's basically things I wish I knew in my first year of university. By the time I post this video, it'll be close to, I'd say, the beginning of the semester for some schools. For others, it'll be like maybe a week later. But yeah, I hope that you like the video, you share the video with your friends and family, and don't forget your enemies and confuse the hell out of them. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Yeah, okay, we'll start with academics. One thing I wish I knew about academics, I'd say the shift between high school and university. That shift is crazy. That shift is crazy. From being spoon-fed to being like umuntu oziphandelayo. You now have to, I'd say, figure everything on your own. What else? The fact that like it's calling like school, teachers knew you by your name, whereas university, you are nothing but a number. You are nothing but a number. So regardless of the work that you put in, it's not the same as high school. Like high school, they see that this like person or this boy or this girl is working. Like yeah, which English is like they've been working, but like yeah. Whereas university, it's a different story. You are nothing but a number there. My brother, my sister, you are nothing but a number. So it's a thing of that shift was crazy. Like, if it was up to me, trust me, I'd go back to, I'd say, high school, mainly for the work level, cause like the level, yeah, university guys, it's hectic. It's literally, I'd say, grade 11 and grade 12 combined, but on steroids. So it's a thing of like each and every module in my challenges. Why? Oh yeah, that's one thing I wish I knew. Moving on is 50% is not a distinction. People will lie to you and tell you you're 50%, not saying it's a distinction, but like don't make 50% like your gold mark or your aim. Basically 50% is not a distinction, 50% is not a pass mark, because once you pass, you will qualify for that exam, but when you get into that exam room, you have to be fighting for your life for you to like basically pass the whole semester. So one thing I'll tell you is that 50% is not a distinction, 50% is not a pass mark. Another thing is that you guys need to basically qualify for exams. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, you basically have to qualify for exams. It's not like high school where you knew it's okay from term 1 to term 3, buys, and then term 4 you're going to pull up your socks. No ways, it's different in varsity. You basically have to qualify to write an exam. Depending on your module, some modules the qualification mark is like 40, some is 60, some is 50, depending on where you go to school. Okay, depending on what school do you go to, or which school do you go to, English yabalega, but like which school do you go to, some schools or your faculty perhaps. But yeah, it's something that I wish I knew, that you have to qualify for exams. Yeah, that's a different story. The other thing is that time management. One thing about varsity, you are on your own. No one is spoon feeding you, no one is chasing you, no one is busy like I'd say reminding you, baba, this assignment needs to be done by what. this assignment thing, so time management. The minute they give you an assignment, maybe let's say on the 2nd of I'd say February or March, and they say it's due the 15th, start now, start that day you got it, because it's going to help you, trust me, a lot. The thing you will see, like your assignment maybe 2 days or a day before the submission date, then you decide to submit like on the day. Trust me, the system crash sometimes, and then it becomes very slow to a point that like you are now checking, my guy, that are you going to literally submit that assignment? Is it going to go through? Nah. So it's a thing of time management. Know how to manage your time, know how to, I'd say, figure everything out ngesikhathi. And I'd say the other thing is that like you need to work ahead. Trust me, it's not gonna fail you, because when you work ahead, you basically, I'd say, understand the work, or like you get that, I'd say, the grasp or the idea of the work, which makes it easier for you to figure my lecture. Like it's just an add-on. They're not teaching you something new, it's just like something that is added on. I don't know if you guys get me, but yeah. What else? Oh yeah, university, my darling. University is not grown-ish. We won. But yeah, I'll basically like further explain that part later on. But I'd say seek help if you don't understand anything or something. Seek help, because you can't do this uni thing alone. This degree or that degree, get group work, my darling. Trust me, it's group work. You won't do, or you won't get that degree alone. It's all about me. It comes to an end. Maybe high school you could, like, I'd say, do things alone. It was not really a problem. Varsity, my darling, you do need that help. You do need, let's say, friends in the same course field. That's one thing I advise. Have friends who are in the same, I'd say, have course mates. Let me just say that. Have now into finances. What I'm going to say is, majority of you guys are going to manage finances for the first time in your life on your own. You are going to manage your own finances. You are going to make your own grocery list. So it's a hell of a job that comes with so much responsibility, but it's a thing of budgets. You must know how to budget, you must know how to save, you must know like what's your needs, what's your wants. Yeah. And one thing I'll tell you, okay, let's just do it like this. The beginning of the year, buy, I'd say, your I wouldn't say basics, but let me just like stick to basics because I can't find the exact word I'm looking for. But like buy things that you know they will last you for a long run. You know, good today's and today's, they don't like rot like easily. Let me just say that. Your tin fish, your noodles, what else? But noodles like is a snack. But yeah, the noodles, your tin fish, what else? Like basically canned stuff. Like you need to buy your toilet paper. Don't buy toilet paper. Your cosmetics and what's this? Toiletries, buy them in bulk. Soap, tenga insipo yokenza in bulk. Buy washing powder in bulk. Cleaning supplies in bulk. Trust me, you'll never go wrong. The only thing that you're going to do as like time goes by is basically add on what you bought. So know how to budget, know how to save, know how to draw up, I'd say, a budget plan, if I may say. Spend that money wisely. You'd get people they'll basically misuse their, I'd say, allowances or their money for the month. They'll basically get that money and spend it on, I'd say, groove or going out. I'm not saying there's anything wrong about going out, but university life is all about noodles. No, my darling, it's not. It's not. But yeah, for me, like I love noodles. Like noodles are, I'd say, a snack for me. I don't eat them like that because I'm funny emotionally like. But yeah, spend that money wisely. Know your needs, know your wants. That Gucci shoe or that Adidas shoe is not a need. A need is a 12, not 12.5, a 2.5 of maybe maize meal. That's a need versus a shoe, that's a want. But I guess, I'm sorry, There's a thing I used to use. It's a 60-20-20 rule. 60% goes straightly to my needs. 20% goes to my savings. Then the other 20% is for like going out and whatever. That will definitely work for you. It will do wonders for you. So what I'm going to say is, know how to budget, know how to save, know how to draw up a plan. So this 60-20-20 I'd say rule, for me, it worked out good. Plus I always bought, like, I'd say groceries every 2 weeks for the like few months, because like I had a lot of groceries, so it was just add-ons. But yeah, it's just a thing of, you must know how to draw up a budget plan, know how to budget, know how to save. One thing about saving in varsity, saving needs to be your best friend, because there will come, I'd say, rainy days, especially like exam week, where you don't even feel like cooking. The only thing that you're going to eat is takeaways. So yeah, know how to budget, know how to save, know how to spend your money wisely. The other thing is, find work if need, like get, like I say, a part-time job if needs be, if I may say. Then if you like no skills, monetize your skill. If you can, like, let's say you're good at maths, tutor other people with mathematics, especially varsity. A lot of people will support you. They are in need of, I'd say, tutors. What's the other thing? If you know how to do like maybe hair or nails, monetize the skill. Start maybe a young business where you basically do people's nails, hair, but don't let that be a distraction. But yeah, I think that's all. Moving on to lifestyle. That is a very controversial one, but as I've said, university are see grown-ish. Yeah, university is not grown-ish. Things are tough here. Things are not the way you see them on YouTube or the other platforms. When you see that vlog, you see, my gosh, this is a nice vlog, she cooked. They're also having sleepless nights. That same day, I got to edit that vlog. That person was having like a sleepless night because why school in 20. But yeah, university is not greenish. Those uni vlogs that you see on YouTube, that's not a depiction or an image of how varsity really is. They romanticize university. Unfortunately, I wish I knew that. Things get hard, things hit the fan, and they yashuba. But yeah, you need to know that university is hard. You must know why you are there. You must know why you are there. But yeah, the first thing I wish I knew about, I'd say, lifestyle, if I may say, is that identity crisis, it will smack you across the face. You will be shaking, my guy. I'd say I saw my mother dancing with Michael Jackson, because why? Identity crisis in tlapile from left to right. It's a thing of, you may think that you come from a, I'd say, disadvantaged background, up until you get there. You see that people are actually there for education. Yeah, it's a thing of, you will realize that you are privileged in some sort of way. But yeah, identity crisis, you won't know where you belong, especially when it comes to friends. Some people find it hard to make friends in varsity. Knowing myself, I'm a so it was not hard for me to make friends. In fact, I approached them. But yeah. Number 2, know who you are and stay true to yourself. Trust me, it's very easy to get lost in the sauce. It's very easy to, like, basically lose who you are and why you are there. Just because you are like alone, you have freedom, doesn't mean you have to shut the right things. And yeah, basically know who you are, stay true to yourself. If you know there's like you're not a person who likes, for example, groove, don't go to groove because you want to kaza your friends. If you have to change who you are to basically stand out to your friends, that says something about you as a person, and that's not a good, I'd say, friendship or good relationship for you. So stay true to yourself. If you know that you muntu ongathandi iras, don't do iras. Stay true to yourself, know why you're there, don't get lost in the sauce. The next thing is that have people who are going to hold you accountable, especially if you're doing something wrong, especially if you are losing who you are. have people that are going to hold you accountable. Not hold you accountable in the sense of like judgment, but like hold you accountable to a thing of like when they see like something that is wrong, they will tell you that show me yes Lisa, things like that. Have a social life. You can't do this university thing alone. You can't do this academic thing alone, because academics will drain you. And the minute you basically are so engraved in your books, I'm not saying don't study, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't study, I'm saying that have a social life, have a life outside of like academics. Have like maybe once a month go on a date with your friends, or just do a solo date, maybe a picnic or something, take a walk, have a life outside. I recommend maybe joining your let's say soccer club or netball team, whatever. Join something that is going to take you off of books, because one thing about you, if utosheba dibuka one way, you are going to go crazy. Have a social life. No, okay, sharp, I'm here for books, but I'm not gonna basically like turn into Ihlanya because I want this degree. Like, it's only a handshake and a paper, I'm joking. But yeah, then fashion. This is my favorite thing to witness. The first 2 weeks, you see people, especially first years, that's how you basically know if someone is a first year. Fashion, my darling, fashion is going to be something that is like part of your personality, if I may say. So the first 2 weeks, it was just fashion show, fashion week, nearly Milan fashion week, Paris fashion week, New York fashion week. That's my favorite time of the year, where you see first years basically rocking up with their outfits. But yeah, the first 2 weeks, trust me, you're going to drip. You're going to be so stressed about the outfit for the next day, whereas we just have our sweatpants, hoodies, and tackies. But yeah, just know that everything in Georgia, everything is nice. Fashion, if you can basically maintain your fashion game, do it, my darling. The world is your oyster. The world, it's your oyster. But yeah, fashion is going to be part of your personality. You are going to explore with your, like, I'd say personality or wardrobe, or I'd say style, and it's totally okay. But don't put your parents or whoever is your supporter or your provider financially under pressure. Under pressure because you saw your mami ufage that genie 4,000, then you want that gene. Know what you afford. I recommend thrifting because I love thrifting, because you get to be unique. But yeah, do what you wanna do. Fashion is going to be part of your personality. You are going to, like I say, express yourself through fashion. And the last thing is that stay away from res boys, senior boys, and older men. Most, like I'd say, stay away from the blazer. If you see that lona mambegile uyabona ukuthi okay, mawusegini umuntu oyobumbulisa uthi sawubona baba sibongiseni, or sawubona baba mandla, don't do it. Don't date that man. That is a grown man. That man is old enough to be your father, abanye your granddad. So don't do it. Don't date older men. Don't date blazers. Stay away from the blazer. Stay away from being good listing about to for group, because you are going to be what? Bait for what? The club or it don't say those older men. So stay away from older men, stay away from blazers, because trust me, I saw this with my own 2 eyes. You get people getting dropped off chorus. Adi G-Wagon, Adi BM, you understand? So it's the thing of stay away from places. No, like swaba. Tata iti spoon A1 yentloni. Swaba. Stay away from places. But yeah, moving on, which is spirituality. I'd say I'm very grateful for my first year. It turned me to a point of, I'll say, repentance. I am proud to say I'm Christian. But yeah, with spirituality, stay away. First thing first, stay away from God the Mother. there will be people coming to you telling you, do you know of God the Mother? Stay away from it. Stay away from God the Mother. Just stick to your own lane. Stay away from them. Stay away from God the Mother. Keep to yourself. Learn the word. Study the word and stick. Like in the bakufundisweni again, stick to it. Stick to it, because people are going to, like, I'd say, come with their devilish tactics to try and move you away from what was taught. Guinea. The second point is that do not forsake your beliefs. Do not compromise because you want to fit in thing. Don't do it. So what I'm going to say is, do not forsake your beliefs. If you are raised to, like, if you're raised in a prayerful house or home, continue to pray every day. Just because you're in varsity doesn't mean you should lose who you are. That is part of who you are. So don't forsake your beliefs. Pray. If just pray. But yeah, another thing is that do not lose your relationship with Jesus. Don't. With me, I would say the first few months of the year, last year, trust me, I was not praying, I was not reading my Bible, I was basically lost. But yeah, do not lose your relationship with Jesus. Don't compromise so good a friend group accepts you, if I may say. Stick to who you are. Stick to that, like the belief system that you were raised in. And if you see that you are basically, like, you can't do it alone, look for a church and make sure that church is a good church for you. Make sure, like basically pray for discernment. It's actually a church that is great, and it's a church that is ordained by God. The other one is that make God the center of everything. I had to learn that the hard way. So make God the center of everything. Be that your academics, your personal life, everything. Make God the center of everything. Trust me, it works together for your own good. Hey, it's not good in let me just put God in this department. Put him in all things, because he will guide you into how to basically maneuver these things. He will let you know and help you out. I had to learn this the hard way, but this year we are putting God in the center of everything. Yeah, put God in the center of everything. Let God take charge of every single thing. Let God lead you. But yeah, the final point, if I may say, is that this year, or your first year, or your years of university, is that this will be the moment where you need to be closer to God more than anything. You need to be closer to God more than anything, because people come with their devilish agendas. As I've said about God the Mother, there will be people who are basically scouting for people who don't know their word, or people who don't know who they are in their spirituality, if I may say. And you see people now end up joining, I'd say, cults, if I may say. So basically, you need to be reading your Bible the same way you drink water. If you can't stay, if you stay, I'd say 4 or 5 days without drinking water, that's a concern. You need to drink water every day. So read the Bible and pray every day, because people come with their devilish agendas. They will try to draw you to your cults. They will try to draw you into, I'd say, things that are not good for you spiritually. They will basically mislead you back to about God the Mother. So stay woke, not woke in terms of worldly woke, but spiritually woke. But yeah, I hope that you liked the video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the video down below, and if you've gotten this far, comment down a purple heart. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't be a sad kid, be a blessed kid. Love you so much. Bye.
Persian eyes, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought she was Persian.